friends at Hyundai Motor North America.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. We are so glad to be back at the Chicago Auto Show with all of you. We all want to get out into the world again, and Americans are back on the road in a big way. You see it here in McCormick Place, and I'm sure you saw it on your commute here. Total U.S. vehicle mileage is now very close to pre-COVID levels. That's a step forward, yet with this progress, traffic fatalities are up. And that's something that concerns all of us. As a global leader in mobility, Hyundai is dedicated to providing advanced safety technology in all of our vehicles, including our all-new, all-electric Ioniq brand. Our goal is to deliver safer and more sustainable vehicles that protect everyone on the road, but especially our youngest passengers. We've recently made some very important milestones in vehicle safety. Here to discuss the progress with you is our Chief Communications Officer at Hyundai Motor North America. Please welcome Dana White.
Thank you, Michelle. It's so good to see everyone. You know, at Hyundai, we are guided by our corporate vision, Progress for Humanity. We've strived to exceed our customers' expectations by over-delivering in ways that make their lives better. You see, this commitment in our award-winning quality, in our innovative product design, like the parametric dual hidden LED lights found on this 2022 Tucson, and in our groundbreaking propulsion technologies, which give the Ioniq 5 more than 300 miles of driving range, and ultra-fast charging that can take you from 10 to 80% charge in just 18 minutes. All things that make life more fun for everyone. Our purpose is to help people fully enjoy the most important journey of all, life itself. Helping to safeguard you on that journey is our greatest responsibility. Last year, we received a letter from a customer named Carla, who illustrated just how important life-saving technologies can be in the day of the life of a Hyundai customer. Here's Carla to tell her story.
This was a regular Saturday night. How did I go from laughing and giggling 1 minute to laying in an emergency room the next? It really sunk in the next day when we went to the tow yard and I saw my big red. That's what I called my Santa Fe. I saw the damage.
We were out that night with the family and on our way home.
By the time we were heading out, it had started raining. We were stopped at a red light.
The rain was pouring down.
It turned green, so I started to go.
And I saw a flash.
And I saw headlights.
A pickup truck was headed straight to us.
I felt the impact.
Airbags deployed.
We spun around and we're heading in the opposite direction on the other side of the intersection.
I got a call from my brother. He said, "Hey, someone hit us. Can you turn back?"
She's like, "We got T-boned. Somebody ran a red light and they hit me right in the side."
It was extremely bad.
I could have lost my friend in that moment.
My daughter, oh my God, she's my heart. She means the world to me.
She's not just my brother's fiance, soon to be wife, but she's a sister.
I've never had this kind of friendship in my life before, and I'm so grateful for it.
Being able to come out of that accident with barely a scratch. I'm very, very grateful for that.
You gotta cherish every moment, because every moment you have with your family, you don't know when it's gonna be your last.
So thank you, Hyundai, for making a car that kept us safe. We had no idea what life had in store for us.
You saved my daughter's life, and it means a lot to me and the rest of my family.
At Hyundai, we know that our cars protect more than drivers. They protect fathers, daughters, brothers, and best friends. That's why safety comes first with every car we build. Wherever your journey takes you, ours is to help keep you safe.
We're proud to have been a part of Carla's journey. Hyundai now helps protect millions of drivers just like Carla, all over the world. Over the past 5 years, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has awarded Hyundai with more IIHS top safety picks than any other brand. Today, 12 models in the Hyundai lineup have received IIHS awards. Of those, 5 offer eco-friendly powertrain options. But at Hyundai, we are in a relentless pursuit of excellence, especially when it comes to our most precious passengers, kids. Hyundai has taken exceptional steps to help protect child passengers. In September, we announced a partnership with Children's Hospital Los Angeles to host car seat safety inspections and child safety workshops. Did you know that nearly half of car seats and booster seats are installed incorrectly or are improperly used? At our safety events, certified child passenger safety technicians inspect car seats for expiration, manufacturer recalls, proper fit, and installation. We even provide a free replacement car seat if the inspectors discover that a child seat is expired or has been recalled. With the success of our LA program, we're ready to expand it to other markets by partnering with local children's hospitals, like Lurie's Children's Hospital here in Chicago. Whether we're talking about our advanced safety technology or our bold embrace of electrification, Hyundai is committed to taking care of our passengers and our planet. Now, to discuss our safety technologies and advances in more detail, it is my pleasure to introduce the executive who leads our efforts across North America. Please welcome Chief Safety Officer of Hyundai Motor North America, Brian Latouf.
Thank you, Dana. It's great to be here. Talk about safety from my perspective as a safety engineer. I'm also the Chief Safety Officer for Hyundai Motor North America. My team is responsible for leading and improving all safety performance of Hyundai vehicles here in the US, Canada, and North America. We apply advanced technology to help mitigate injuries and minimize crashes. We closely monitor the performance of Hyundai vehicles on the road to swiftly take any proactive action that is needed. As a safety department, we are committed to making vehicles safer. We look at the past and present to ensure our future vehicles are better than before. We want to understand those critical moments that can make a difference, before, during, and after a crash, that continuum. We use that insight to develop the best solutions to help people keep safe. So let's start with the before. Clearly, avoiding a crash is preferable to surviving one. Many crashes are the result of a split-second distraction. For example, the car ahead brakes while your eyes are elsewhere, or a box falls from a truck a few cars ahead of you as you're driving. In the early 2000s, technologies began to appear on some luxury vehicles to help drivers avoid a crash in these situations. The umbrella term for these systems are called automatic emergency braking. It's been around long enough now that we can look at comparison data to see just how effective it really is in real-world driving. So here's the key finding. In a study by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, passenger vehicles equipped with AEB had up to 50% fewer front-to-rear vehicle crashes than those without. That's great, that's fantastic. Even better, those occupants suffered 56% fewer injuries from these types of crashes. 56%. It's proven so effective. In 2016, Hyundai pledged to make automatic emergency braking standard on 95% of our new vehicles by September of 2022. So I'm pleased to report today that we've surpassed that goal in 2 important ways. So first, we reached that objective nearly 2 years ahead of schedule. In fact, today, more than 98% of our vehicles offer this life-saving technology. Second, we delivered an even more effective form of automatic emergency braking. AEB responds to vehicles in your path. Our system does that, but much more. We integrated a radar sensor with a windshield-mounted camera that can help detect pedestrians and cyclists. We call this more advanced system Forward Collision Avoidance Assist. So whether it's a pedestrian stepping out between cars, or a cyclist who sails through an intersection, or a driver suddenly braking in front of you, Forward Collision Avoidance Assist can give you an audible warning, and if necessary, apply the brakes. This is progress for humanity. It's for everyone. Progress not just for customers, everyone on the road. We've made great strides in helping drivers avoid crashes. However, crashes still happen. So let's now talk about how we best protect people during a collision. Every element of the vehicle structure is engineered to maximize protecting passengers from injuries in a high-speed crash. We use 6 different types of steel to create the optimal body structure. We also use a process called hot stamping to create very strong structural reinforcements to maintain that occupant compartment integrity. These materials and processes result in a very strong body structure to protect occupants without adding unnecessary weight. Within this body structure, seatbelt pretensioners, airbags, impact-absorbing materials work in concert to minimize the potential for injuries and protect the occupants. All of these deliberately engineered design factors contribute to our award-winning crash test performance. We're proud of the fact that our product line leads the industry with 12 top safety picks and top safety pick plus awards. Like this Tucson, every SUV in our lineup holds an IIHS top safety pick or top safety pick plus designation. Now let's talk about after. When crashes happen, if you're injured and you can't summon emergency services, your vehicle will do it for you when you have Hyundai BlueLink installed and activated. After an airbag deploys, a collision notifications signal will be transmitted automatically to your BlueLink customer care center. If the driver is unable to answer, the operator will notify emergency assistance and remain on the line until help arrives. When we think of after, we're not just focused on after a crash, we're also focused on a tragedy that can occur once you've safely reached your destination. Since 1998, more than 900 children have died from overheating. Very unfortunate, when left inside parked vehicles. To help prevent this heartbreak from happening, Hyundai developed a unique solution we call Rear Occupant Alert. It uses an ultrasonic sensor so sensitive it can detect the breathing of a sleeping child. If it detects even the subtle movement in the cabin after the driver has parked, exited the vehicle, forgotten about their precious cargo, Rear Occupant Alert will text the vehicle owner using BlueLink, while also sounding the horn, flashing the vehicle lights. Very powerful. Let's look at another danger that can arise after you reached your destination. Imagine dropping a passenger off just when a car is about to pass the side of your vehicle. We developed Safe Exit Assist for situations just like this. When activated, it helps prevent the door from opening until the car has passed. So the car is protecting you. It can also assist in the detection of cyclists and pedestrians and help prevent the door from swinging out into their path. These are just a few examples of how we approach safety to deliver life-saving tools before, during, and after. We continue to pursue safety technologies advances like this every day with investments in facilities and R&D around the world. I am very pleased today to announce that this spring, Hyundai will break ground on a new safety test and investigation lab located at our technical center in Superior Township, Michigan. 150 team members will be employed there to accelerate our pursuit of the most advanced technologies that help protect customers and their families. It's gratifying to know our efforts save lives. However, I do want to remind all of us that safety isn't just a responsibility of the car makers. The decisions that driver and passengers make are often the most important factor, like buckling up. In a study of daytime traffic fatalities, NHTSA has found that 38% of those killed in crashes were occupants not wearing seatbelts. Also, proper use of child restraints. In 2019, 200 children who died in crashes were unrestrained or improperly restrained. So please, let's encourage everyone, wear your seatbelts, secure children with approved safety restraints. And additionally, we should all be vigilant about the danger of driving while impaired. 10,000 lives are lost in the US every year because someone made the tragic decision to get behind the wheel while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Let's each make the right choice to protect one another on life's journey. I promise we'll continue to do our part. Thank you. Please buckle up.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Dana White.
Thank you, Brian. Continuous improvements in safety technology and powertrains that provide a more sustainable future are fundamental to our corporate vision, Progress for Humanity. For more information on how Hyundai is leading the industry with great vehicles, great people, and a great purpose, please visit Hyundai.com. Thank you once again for joining us here in Chicago. I want to wish you all the best of health and a very productive new year. But before we open the stage, please just give us a few minutes just to get a group photo, and after that we invite you to chat with Brian and any of our other representatives and learn more about Hyundai's